Hi, I'm Ryan Hanlon. I'm the VP of Global Sales, where I oversee the commercial and business management of the activities and tasks for the sales and marketing functions here at MDS Global. MDS Global provides a solution suite for the business support systems powering digital telcos. We provide an enablement revenue management platform that supports different types of business models, whether it be B2C, B2B, or B2B2X, for those types of customers, whether they're fixed mobile network operators, MVNOs, MVNEs, eSIM, SIM, and IoT solution providers, and spans across the wholesale as well as the retail sector. What I'm most excited about for the MVNO Nation event this year is actually meeting the people. The number of them coming from all different walks of life, different types of organizations and verticals will be joining the event. So there'll be a multitude of personas spanning from deep technical knowledge base through to commercial, business orientated, through to the more flamboyant. All of us are looking to provide thought leadership and insights into drive this MVNO community forward. So I'm really looking forward to the MVNO event this year. At MDS Global, we are very proud to be the principal sponsor of MVNO Nation 2025 in Alicante, and very keen and excited to be part of the opening keynote sessions, whereby we will be talking about accelerating MVNO onboarding and adoption. Within the session, we hope to be providing some thought leadership, some insights, some capabilities, and potentially some USPs that our MVNO partners can take on board and look to drive into their own sectors themselves. Throughout the conference, we'll be looking to engage with MNOs, MVNOs, some of the aspiring MVNOs, as well as consultants that will be present at the event, but also looking at technology partnerships between some of the service providers and looking to forge long-lasting collaborations going forward. So MDS Global was born out of being the European's largest B2B MVNO back in the mid-80s. So we have that heritage of an understanding of the challenges and the demands of being an MVNO ourselves. As part of the journey, the organization felt that they could probably serve the market a lot better, providing a technology stack, a business support system stack, or an end-to-end revenue management stack going forward. So therefore, this is where we are today, and we provide the capability from that entire digital path, from entry via your digital channel, whether that be the app or the customer experience portals themselves, through to product catalog, order management, rating, charging, and billing, and through to provisioning directly onto the core network itself, and then providing a closed loop mechanism by looking at and analyzing data and providing that data into campaign management, therefore to drive product offers going forward. As part of the stack itself, we also look at revenue protection capabilities. So therefore, we're looking at scenarios of whether there's fraud or leakage, revenue leakage going forward. Our customer base spans from tier one operators, where scenarios are we're the platform of choice, whether we're the revenue billing management platform for their B2B, managing their public sector, their IoT, as well as their enterprise capabilities or customer base, through to scenarios where we provide the wholesale aggregation capabilities for customers that are able to then introduce and aggregate different types of offerings onto the platform too. And then straight into our niche segment here when we're talking about MVNOs and MVNEs, where we've been part of some of our MVNOs from day one, growing them from a zero subscriber base up forward, and therefore to larger multi-million customer base, as well as then an MVNE stacks that allow to support and enable MVNOs to accelerate and be onboarded seamlessly. During our keynote session, we'll be looking to identify what's the business opportunity for those virtual network operators. How do you look to differentiate yourself through key metrics and customer success scenarios? And how do you break free from the shackles of some limitations that are imposed on the business organization that is presented? So we'll be looking to try and drive scenarios of looking at how do you address multiple market segments, whether that's B2B, B2C, and B2B2X, as they say these days, and address particular different verticals, all within the same stack, all within the same revenue management stack. But also looking how do you provide innovation for success and become a catalyst for growth. Also, the key aspect will be looking at how do you engage with new business models. So there'll be a whole lot of hybrid model modernizations that are happening within the market, and these multi-dimensional and multi-layered and partnerships that are in play. And of course, fundamentally is how do we deliver on that customer experience? So creating a barrier-free, personalized, intuitive channel going forward. In our panel session, Redefining Customer-Centric Innovation, here again, we'll be looking to explore certain insights that will help to trigger and drive the differentiation that we can recognize and see that the MVNOs need to take on. So moving from a commodity item through to a more product differentiated offering in the market. So there are a number of stats, industry analysts recognizing that in 2030, something to the order of 7.4 billion revenue for MVNOs will be present, as well as then driving the number of subscribers into the tens of millions, multiple tens of millions going forward. So what we at MDS Global are seeing is quite a shift in terms of the ecosystem that MVNOs are actually playing into. So looking to connect to a whole different type of dimension and introducing different offerings. So this presents an opportunity because there will be things like 50 trigger points or over 30 decision points or even over 30 notification type scenarios to engage with your consumer, to engage with your end user and introduce different types of packages and multi-layered dimensional charging capabilities into your offerings. So moving you from a commodity type provider into a innovator within the market space itself. So for us, from an MDS perspective, we're looking to provide that enablement that'll bridge that chasm from MVNO through to MNO down to your subscribers themselves. So the MDS Business Support System platform or revenue management stack is flexible enough in a way to provide the capability for customers to succeed fast or to fail fast. So therefore, we've been able to look at certain marketing use cases that allow them to drive and push into their business and into their product offerings going forward and recognize how well they're doing. One of the key examples is with one of our flagship MVNO customers, where they were first to market with hybrid type payments, as well as then rollover accounts. Now, a different scenario or different business segment, not exactly within the MVNO space, but is interlinked in the concept of the altnets. The alternative networks are obviously driving a lot of the fiber to the homes and fiber offerings, but they're starting to look to bring in different kind of metrics into the end-to-end offering. So aggregators are looking to pull in last mile scenarios, but also they're also looking to pull in MVNO capabilities going forward. So therefore, the software stack that we are providing to some of our customers is allowing them to aggregate, to be flexible in their multi-layered and multi-dimensional offerings going forward. So what we have recognized is the ecosystem is growing considerably. So if you look at how MNOs are looking to expose their network through APIs, you get API developers accessing that, then app developers are providing solutions to the application owner, who are then selling those on to enterprises, and the enterprises are then utilizing resellers, who are then ultimately connecting to the consumer itself. So there's quite a unique and complex relationship and a multi-dimensional relationship and multi-layered partnerships that are playing part of this. And the MVNOs and the MVNEs are part of this wider ecosystem. So therefore, where we find that we are quite strong and looks to provide a catalyst for revenue growth is actually being part of that ecosystem going forward. And so for us, partnerships are paramount. I mean, case in point is that at MVNO Nation 2025, part of the keynote speech, we will be talking, I'll be on stage with our partner MVNE, which is a DSG company. And therefore we'll show that how we collaborate from an enablement platform through to the efficient business operational scenarios, bringing that capability to life. MVNO Nation Live 2025 is a fantastic platform for driving growth and innovation for the MVNO community. It's a culmination of service providers, vendors, MNOs, MVNOs, aspiring MVNOs, consultants, and industry analysts, all bringing their magic into the forum where we can all learn and collaborate with each other going forward. At MDS Global, we hope to provide some thought leadership, some insights, and some nuggets that hopefully our MVNO partners can take back into their business to drive their own growth, whether we're presenting that within our keynote session, or whether that's within our panel session, or even the one-to-one meetups that we will have going forward. Looking forward to meeting everybody at MVNO Nation.